I'm out here in the Everglades today. When I arrived here, I was greeted by this flock of buzzards. Hope it isn't an omen of what's to come today. We will see. We only have a week or so left before we have to move back to Lexington, so I thought I'd come out and give the Everglades one more try before we go back. Did pretty well here the last time I was here. Water level is very low right now down here. In fact, they're not allowing any motorized boats in this, but since I've got a canoe, I should be okay. We will see. Is there any fish in here? Don't see any alligators yet, but no doubt they're here. Well, the action was a little slow here at the beginning, but I found a spot that looks a little different than some of the other spots. There's a sort of overhanging tree here. Seemed to be a whole bunch of bass here. Lost two on the jump when they threw the hook, and several more have stolen my worm, but this one finally got hooked. I'm going to release him and let him get back in the water. Well, another nice bass out of the same spot. Just got this guy out of the water, so let me put him back in so he can swim away, and I'll catch him again another time. This is the area where I've caught these last two fish and hooked several others. It's a little bit different than the surrounding area. You see these overhanging bushes. For some reason that seems to be attracting the fish. I've been fishing all along this other shoreline where you see lily pads and rocks, and fish don't seem to be there, but for some reason they're hanging out right in this spot here where these bushes are overhanging, giving some shade to the water. So maybe that's what's doing it, the shade. Well, the action's been sort of off and on for a while, but it's back on. It seems like every time I come to one of these sections of this canal where there's some brush overhanging the water, that's where the fish are, and that's where this guy came from. The trick is to get the worm as close to the shoreline underneath that brush as you can, and that's where they are. Well, I've been catching fish pretty steadily all day. Nothing real big. This fish here may be one of the larger ones I've caught today. I've caught about a dozen. Let's see if I can get him up closer so you can see him. Oh, he's jumping around there. See if I can get his lip. There we go. There we go. Yeah, maybe 14, 15 inches. That's about as big as they've been coming today. But pretty steadily. Several other people in boats have come and gone, but I've hung on and the action stayed pretty well. So I'm happy I came out here today. Well, back where I started, it's about 4 o'clock. Wind picked up later in the day and made things kind of problematic. I caught maybe about a dozen fish today into the boat. Probably lost 24 or 30 at least. Lost one just about 5 minutes ago. They just wouldn't stay on the hook. So it was a day with a lot of action. So I enjoyed it, and I'm going to pack up and go home now.